Stream Elements says, Scorpwana is now live. Streaming Star Trek Online, early to bed, early to rise, June 2, 2022.
GameClient.exe is not responding. If you close the program, you might lose information. Bullshitters. Bullshitters. You. Damn it. Let's get a lay of the land. Straight on till morning. Okay. Might as well go after that one. Phaser damage ground.
Rising Sun 5 says, "Oh, Star Trek Online. Always wanted to give this game a try."
Hello there.
Rising Sun 5 says, also, "Hi."
Hi. Rising Sun 5. Yeah, you're watching the boring part of the game, mostly. The ground, dilithium grind. I don't do much ship battles, but, every once in a while, during stream I'll have a few. A lot of people specifically just go for ship battles. But, I'm trying to just collect dilithium all the time. Dilithium in the game is, used for many things. To, aid in ship parts building, actually exchanging it for the in-game, real money currency, Zen, and a bunch of other cool stuff. So there are some of us out there that are dilithium grinders, where we go and we get as much of it as we can, and sometimes offer it out to other players and stuff. Because in real life, if say a player wants to buy some sort of a special ship, or slots for their character to increase things, or good weapons and all that, they use real money to buy Zen.
Rising Sun 5 says, "Ah, okay. I've been curious about the lore of the game since I'm a fan of Star Trek's story."
It's pretty much an in-game only part of the game of Star Trek, not specifically within Star Trek itself. But dilithium is a Star Trek thing. It's used to power the ships and stuff. But in the game, there's a little bit more to it. But yeah, it's like if you were to purchase the actual currency that allows you to buy
Rising
like
Sun
real
5
stuff.
says, "Yeah, I've definitely heard about it in the show."
It's like say if you wanted to get 500 Zen as a down payment type thing in the game, it'll cost you $5 real money, US dollars. And with that, you go to the Zen Store, which is this that I'm popping up. You can buy ship bundles, duty officers, Zen Market from the show, uniforms, promotional type things, items to help you along. But it costs, it's like real money. Like 3,000 is like, what is that, like $3?
Murdoch says, "I'm in your Angus."
Urangus? Why isn't my other character not coming over here? Oh, she's stuck in the door. Okay, never mind.
Murdoch says, "Who you talking to?"
Rising Sun 5. They just said hello. They're sitting in the chat right now and have always been curious about the game. So I'm kind of like describing a few
Rising Sun
things.
5 says, "Hi person."
Hey, Pearson. Doing, 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 doing. But yeah, it's like, say if you wanted to get something that's
Murdoch
30,000.
says, "Twitch only says one person, so guess it's not updating."
Oh, nobody ever pay attention to Twitch's viewer count. It's always inaccurate. I don't ever pay attention to it.
Murdoch says, "Oh, I pay attention."
Oh, you pay attention, do you? How much attention have you paid? Like $300 or $400 worth? But yeah, it's like say you want to get something for 30,000 Zen
Murdoch
in game.
says, "I just got back from playing tennis, it was awesome." Rising Sun
Cool.
5 says, "I'm just a ghost, not here, according to Twitch at least." Murdoch says, "I won a game and kicked everyone's ass."
You won a game, then kicked everyone's ass? Was it like a bending over type competition? Where when whoever won, the other people had to bend over and you literally kicked them in the ass? But say something was 30,000 Zen in game, you would buy it for $300 US dollars in real life. So what you can do is you grind dilithium and you put it into the dilithium to Zen exchange, and eventually someone buys your dilithium with that Zen, and you get the Zen in order to make purchases without using real money. That's part of the game. The other in-game currency is energy credits, which can be used on various things, buying stuff off of the player exchange where items are at
Murdoch
and sold by the
says,
players.
"I won a game but then played other people just volleys, but I was on it." So say if something was 30,000 Zen in game, you buy dilithium and put it in the exchange, but you will grind your life away. Stowe will own you.
Stowe owns us all, doesn't it? See, right now, the Zen Rising Sun 5, the Zen market is a bit, not so much broken, but not the best it's ever been. Usually, these two columns here, price, available, quality, or quantity, would have, say, like 300 and something dilithium to however many Zen. Right now it's fixed on 500, so it doesn't appear, or it is above 500 and just locked it off at 500. Now you can see, like, this is the buy Zen screen. You go to the sell Zen screen. This is kind of what it would be like for buy Zen. These numbers here, it's like someone willing to pay 497 dilithium for one whole Zen. The number is different depending on console. Console gets it better. Theirs is down in like 200 and something. But ours is completely broken to where it's capped off at 5. So buying Zen looks blank. So you cap it at 5 whenever you're selling it, and then you get it here. You withdraw it, and then you get to use it to buy things. So that's what I do.
"If you want money, just buy the master keys when they are on sale. Buy the 20 stack because they will come with a free upgrade token, so you can make a piece of equipment epic. Then sell the master keys on the market 20k below whatever is the going price." Well, Rising Sun 5 says, "So what I'm hearing is that I should run away from Stowe."
No. It's a fun game, but I'm just right now doing the grind part of it. I mean, there's a bunch of fun. There's story missions in it. Upgrade your ship.
Murdoch says, "Yes, goodbye."
Gosh. They've recently upgraded at one of the tutorials, I think, for the 24th century or something, captains. I don't know how it is, because it's been a while since I started a new character.
Rising Sun 5 says, "I feel I'd mainly be playing for the story missions."
Yeah, and they're great. There are plenty of them, too. It's enough to keep you busy for a damn long time. Yeah, the story missions, depending on character,
Just Call
faction.
Makora says, "Damn it, you don't have quality options. Great, super cool." Just Call Makora says, Okay, bye.
I don't know why I don't have quality options. It comes and goes. But
Rising Sun 5 says, been playing FF1 for quite a bit lately, mainly for the story but also enjoy leveling all the classes. So maybe when I'm tired of that.
yeah, and also Star Trek
Murdoch
Online is
says,
free.
there is plenty to do, you will always be learning something, that is if you are able to learn new things. Some people don't learn new things, they are mentally stubborn.
Yeah, I'm like that. I don't learn. But Star Trek Online is completely free to play, so you can play the core base of the game like without having to spend any kind of actual money and stuff like that.
Murdoch says, haha, I knew you were gonna say that, Scorp.
That's right, because I am. I'm mentally retarded when it comes to the game. But the episodes, depending on your faction, if you're Federation, if you're Klingon aligned or whatever, some of the stories will be a little different. But you've got like just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 story arcs. And each of these story arcs will have an average of maybe 3 to 8, 9, maybe 12 actual like missions that last a long time. And they're totally worth like figuring it out because it's got stuff from like actual Star Trek lore in it. It'll keep you busy for a damn long time. It'll cause frustration trying to set up your ship to fire and use for what you want it to be. Yeah, it's definitely something, that's for sure. It's kept me busy for years. Right now they have
Murdoch says,
V'ger.
ain't that something?
Yeah, ain't that something?
Surreal_claps says, I have risen from my tomb, how goes it?
It goes, dude.
Rising Sun 5 says, chat is sarcastic, I like it. Rising Sun 5 has started stalking you.
Thank you. Thank you for the stalking. That's following. Yes, it's they're very sarcastic. And I don't mind it. That's why on here.
Surreal_claps says, the power of the rising sun is with us. Rising Sun 5 says, so following is stalking, I approve.
Yes. And I let anything like in chat, you can say whatever you want. You know, as long as it's not like, you know, super vulgar, you know, whatever. I mean, it's whatever you want us to talk about. You can talk about body parts, swear all you want.
Surreal_claps says, lizardman tactics are highly recommended.
Yes, lizard men, you can talk about them. We've been talking about those for a few days now. How's this looking? I'm changing instance because I want to get better. So there's no quality options this time. That's just it's always just varies. I don't know. I guess priority, it just like whatever goes. That whole VLC method playing thing right there should probably have some quality things. I spent I woke up at like 5 o'clock this evening today. I was like, holy shit. But I did go to bed early. Not you know, my early, which is like, you know, 8 o'clock in the morning. So I guess that's to be expected. Is it like 8:20, something like that? Because I finished playing Halo Master Chief Collection to get all the achievements again.
Rising Sun 5 says, I may worry about your sleep schedule.
Well, yeah, oh yeah, it's kind of wacky. But since I'm like an avid Halo player from back in the day, which I really suck at multiplayer, but I just love the game, you know. I got the legendary achievement on every single Halo up to Halo level, you know, like 4 Reach and ODST. But whenever Master Chief Collection came out, I noticed that it didn't transfer over those achievements because it's a whole different game. So I've made it a point to get all those again, and last night I stayed up an additional earlier, whatever than usual to finish it because I was getting tired of not being able to finish it. And then my gosh, that was something else. I forgot how hard Legendary was. But that's an average. Like when I'm off of work, I'll stay up a little bit longer. But mostly it's like maybe a 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning type of going to bed thing. I also watched. Let's see today. Watched Obi-Wan Kenobi episode 1. What else was it? It was something. Ah, damn it. Where is it? Right there. I need to like sort my characters where all the stuff is the same position and just click on it automatically.
Murdoch says, lots of Vader in the third one. Good stuff.
Vador? Oh, is the third one? Oh, well, that's right. Whenever it came out, 1 and 2 came out together. Oh man, I forgot all about that.
Surreal _ claps says, very good stuff.
Very good stuff. Very good, very good. Ewan McGregor. These tracks are side by side, and people travel single file to hide their numbers. Leia seems, I don't know, I guess it's shorter than Luke. But they're both like, what, 10 years old in Obi-Wan?
Murdoch says, Ben Kenobi is a little bitch. Heil our Lord Vader.
Hail! Darth Vader. His name is Darth Vader. Anybody out there ever, I've asked it before, but I think in different groups or whatever. Chad Vader? It's like a YouTube short before there were ever YouTube shorts. Where these 2 guys came up with Chad Vader, who's apparently the little brother of Darth Vader. And he wears the same kind of environmental suit and everything and works in a grocery store as a night manager. And he has plans to take over the store. And his immediate threat or whatever is this guy that took his daytime shift from him. And the guy that does the voice actually was hired by Lucasfilms and stuff to do Vader's voice for a bunch of like of the cartoons and stuff later on because he sounded just like James Earl Jones when doing Vader. Vader. Darth Vader. Darth Vader. Jedi. Matt Sloan. That's that guy's name. They got some pretty cool stuff if you ever like look them up on YouTube. I used to watch some of that back in the early 2000s. As you can see, you can create characters to look kind of resembling to whatever you want them to look like. The character creator is somewhat limited, depending on like features, but it's you can make it basically look like who you want to look like using certain things and stuff. Chad Vader. Volume seems a little bit lower to me for some reason. It's still at, was it 10? That's where I usually have it at. It doesn't seem that low. Maybe I've turned it down on my
Murdoch says,
external.
I played some Stowe earlier today. I unlocked the extra starship trait.
Nice. Yeah, I played a little bit too. Especially where like Jim Hadar Kirok,
Murdoch
my
says,
character.
Now I need to unlock the extra DOF slot.
Extra DOF slot. Slut? Extra DOF slut? Extra DOF. Extra doff. Like, how? What do you mean extra? Like, duty officer? What do you mean by that? One day I need to get myself more ship
Murdoch says,
stuff.
for active space.
Oh, you mean... Wait a minute, wait. Do you mean, where the hell is it? You mean, in here?
Murdoch says, so I have 6 instead of 5.
I didn't know you can make more
Murdoch says,
space.
yes.
How do you unlock that? Why do I even not have anybody in...
Murdoch says, you can unlock a 6th slot.
I had no idea. And why the hell don't I have anybody in here? Have I never set this up? Wow. Well, I don't really go into space much with Michael anyway.
Murdoch says, the unlock is at the Spire and is 150 fleet credits.
Really? Maybe I probably have with another character, not realizing it. So it's not like a trait unlock, it's an actual active space duty officer unlock. I may need to check my main captain to see if I've ever done that then. Because sometimes I don't read and I just go through there
Murdoch
like in the Spire.
says, but no dilithium cost.
But I'm sure, does the Fleet Spire have to be like a certain level before that's unlockable? Oh, goodness gracious, I just belched.
Murdoch says, probably.
Probably. I may have unlocked that before. Because I do have a habit of going through like a lot of the stuff and just clicking on it.
Rising Sun 5 says, I'm eating pizzas so slightly distracted.
Oh, it's okay. You don't have to follow along or anything. I mean, it's the same routine every single night. People don't even bother watching anyway. They just in here for the chat mostly. Oh, this reset itself somehow. Or did it? Who knows? I have no clue. Took too long doing something, that's for sure. Yeah, we'll have interesting chats and sometimes even a fart chat type thing. Where it's not really anything specific. Play sounds, play videos. So I hope you're okay with swearing, because that can happen too. I always get behind him and flank him.
Rising Sun 5 says, I feel like there's swearing so many places it's just normal.
Oh, so you don't have a problem with it then? That's pretty cool. Yeah. I look at it as they're not really swear words, they're just words that we as a society have deemed inappropriate to say in front of others. They're not bad or anything, they're just, you know, not said as often to recognize. God. That's one of the problems with like this section here. They all group up over here out of the way and the Voth are over here taking over the place.
Rising Sun 5 says, for me it's the intention of the words that matters, not the word themselves.
Ah, yes. Like, whenever this happens. Shit! You know, something like that. Everyone knows it's Butters. I can't walk up a step. And since the Dyson Zone is still broken, NPCs can't see you through the doorways like they're supposed to, so they kind of get stuck out there. You got to kind of walk them back in. I don't know why it ever broke. Battle zone ally control. The Rex is about to spawn.
Murdoch says, like, I had a difficult time digging a 6-foot trench last night. It was heavy to drop in and shoveling took forever. I then found a like to dispose of the device. Murdoch says, no bad words but still bad.
Look, this section's almost captured, and for some reason.
Murdoch says, Lake.
Like. Listen here, Scoob. Error.
Rising Sun 5 says, and now I'm worried about Murdoch's.
Oh. He was digging. He's dripping in sweat. Why? Because he's afraid. No. Six-foot trench. Wow. And how long of a trench though? Like, are you talking about like 6 foot as in length or deep? Length time, width time, height. There it goes. Time to fight the Rex, or to watch you get defeated before we get there. And we ran so far away. Oh, nobody's over here. Wow. Let's get my big cannon out.
Murdoch says, the stench was horrible and blood everywhere, but I managed to cover it up with dirt and cover it with branches and dead leaves.
Yes, that will keep everybody away for sure. That's...
Murdoch says, but hey, no bad words so.
Right. Gosh, that new thing. Come on, fire or something. Why can't I shoot my gun? Okay. Sometimes that gets annoying. I'll shoot you in the ass, son. I'll shoot you in the ass. God, I can't even tell like how much damage that is because of this problem here. Yeah. They recently patched Star Trek Online, and now sometimes the character information just disappears off the screen. So that's another one of those features that everyone talks about. I actually had a little bit of an update today when I launched the game a while ago. It did some sort of a patch to it. I thought maybe that for sure that'd be the patch that fixes that problem. But see, it's disappeared again. So you can press escape, go back to it, and it comes back. So, crazy. The park. Yeah, I mostly got on today to, well, that's not gonna, I'm gonna have to get away, okay, well. To, play...
Says, Pride High Leg Squat.
Leg squats? Leg squat?
Murdoch says, my father once told me it's okay to kill people as long as it's out of passion. LOL, I was like WTF. He is a 6 feet 7 inches ogre, don't want to cross him.
Oh, Garth. Well, Dexter killed people, but he only killed killers. And people who deserved it. He lived by a code. He crossed that code. So his son Harrison had to deal with him.
Surreal_claps says, reminds me of that Jimmy Neutron meme.
Jimmy Neutron meme. Can't say that I'm aware. I did it! Yay! Michael's done! Yay! I did that. Good deal. Okay, change character. Over to my other character. Got many characters. Alright, same routine. The most boring stream you'll ever come across. Loud noises! Minute 27. Let's go through the transport. And watch it disappear. Bring that back. Okay. And wait. Do some stuff before we wait. Clear out these duty officer assignments. And randomly keep myself some more. Hey, anybody watch Strange New Worlds? The latest episode? That's what reminded me of right there.
Mergim says, not yet. Surreal_claps says, they played that music.
Yeah.
Murdoch says, no, so don't spoil it.
Well, I'm not gonna spoil it. But that just reminded me of Star Trek, Strange New Worlds. I'm liking Stargate SG-1. Strange New Worlds. It's pretty good, you know.
Back to your stations. The bots have returned.
Back to your normal radio stations.
Enemy target uncensored. Flanking damage detected.
Murdoch says, yeah, New World Strange is good yet.
New World Strange. I love the episodicness of it, and there's not like this major thing where we have to like go between, you know, irrelevant storylines or overextended scenes of bullshit we don't have to worry about. That's my only thing about like Discovery. I do like some parts of Discovery. I just don't like the fact that they kind of draw out irrelevant parts of it.
Surreal_claps says, Discovery killed me with that.
Yeah, it doesn't fit. I mean, you know, I'm not against two characters, you know, having a romantic relationship kind of situation on screen.
Rising Sun 5 says, gonna head out for now, was good to meet you. Hope to stop by some other time.
Alright, dude. Thank you for popping in and checking. And appreciate the follow from you. You have a good one out there. Jump around.
Surreal_claps says, and the sun has set. Until next time, fella. Murdoch says, literally the only thing I liked about Discovery was the Klingons. That's it. The rest no thanks, not a fan of Love Boat in space.
Right. The Love Boat soon will be making another run. That's a good analogy, actually. The Love Boat.
Surreal_claps says, I didn't even like the Klingons tbh.
I didn't like the way they looked. You know, they were too alien. And this whole thing about, oh, they shaved their head. No, they didn't. You specifically made Klingons not have hair. And then when fans bitched about it, that's when you're like, oh, well, let's just say that they shaved their head for war. Since when have they ever done that? I mean, each Klingon has a different lifestyle, sure, on like, what is it, the Undiscovered Country or something like that in Star Trek.
Surreal_claps says, call me traditional, but I'm used to TNG Klingons.
Yeah, there was nothing wrong with those either. They're the perfect Klingon.
Murdoch says, well, they came a long way since TOS Klingons, lol.
Yeah, that's true. Well, back in the day of TOS, they did have the idea of like the forehead ridge and all that.
Says, at Murdoch's we can all be thankful for that, haha.
That's just they didn't have a budget back then to have prosthetics of that nature all the time. They could only like afford, Spock's ears, some wigs for the Andorians, that sort of things. So they just relied on makeup only to make the Klingons look like Klingons. But they already had the idea of, the ridge-faced or whatever Klingon back then. They just didn't have the funds for it. It got better though. I mean, they slowly integrated it into that, like different factions of Klingons. I liked the idea that Enterprise had of the augmented Klingons. I mean, that's an explanation. Like a certain faction was the only ones that Kirk and everybody dealt with were the augmented Klingons because they were of a lesser
Surreal_Claps
importance.
says, the door sound effects had two people on either side of the door making the sound effects with their mouths and would open the doors for the crew as they passed by. Surreal_Claps says, TOS I mean.
Yes. And then William Shatner was in Airplane 2 and he just goes, shh, and the door opens and says, shh. But they did what they could with what they had. But that's like the whole thing about
Surreal_Claps says, LUL.
the augmented Klingons were always pushed into doing the
Murdoch
lower
says,
jobs and
that
stuff.
is interesting, I didn't know that LOL.
Yeah, like the actual the Klingons that had the ridges and stuff stayed around the home world, just went off to other places and stuff to conquer and whatnot. So they would always leave the augmented ones with the little shitty jobs to deal with the Federation and all that shit. And then eventually like did away with them. So that's an explanation for why there's the no forehead ridge Klingons. They also had the idea that they were easier to infiltrate the Federation by having the augments visit with them, so that the Federation never knew what a real Klingon actually looked like. But then again, the beginning of Enterprise showed that the ridge faces and the heads and all that kind of stuff. So that idea got shot out of the water when Enterprise came around. But better to blend into interact. There's all sorts of theories out there. It's just a budget thing anyway, and the shortcomings of reality. But it made for a believable story. I mean, they still kept the sash. The mustaches and the goatees are still the same. The eyebrows. So I'm okay with that explanation. The only thing I do not like is, the Klingons for Discovery are based off of Glenn Hetrick's version of Klingons and whatever that they got, that Neil whatever his name is, the visual effects guy. They're based off of both of their interpretation of a Klingon in the 2009 Star Trek series. When the Wrath of Khan thing happened in that film franchise. The Klingons were the same Discovery Klingons. They were bald-headed. They weren't in war. They just didn't have hair. None of them did. You can't tell me a whole civilization's going to shave their head when they go to war when all of them aren't a warring species. I mean, it's been established that Klingons, by nature, can
Surreal_Claps
decide
says,
to be.
I want to see the Klingons and the Gorn go head to head. Seems like it would be a great battle. Can't wait to see more of the Gorn hegemony in the Star Trek universe.
Oh yeah. Well, just wonder how they're gonna look. They're gonna like kill them, make them look like stupid or whatever. They've already like made the Andorians and cousins of Andorians kind of look way out there more. But again, prosthetics back then, My version that I like of the Andorians is the Enterprise version, Shran and all those. That's a good version of an Andorian. It made sense, and it was more simplistic. So of course, less time in the prosthetics chair. But no, they want to go all out and do shit. But then whenever Klingons got hair back and stuff, it's like, oh great, now we actually have Klingons.
Surreal_Claps says, I'm hoping for something similar to buff Argonians from Elder Scrolls Skyrim.
God, I don't know why I'm yawning. I'm not getting any oxygen. But yeah, they kind of just abandoned the whole Klingon thing, didn't they? For Discovery. I mean, at a time, you'd want to see the actual Federation Klingon war happening before, Star Trek Next Generation time happened. And it was before, like, it was after Kirk a little bit that they actually started not really at war, but, had the neutral zone established and all that kind of stuff, and to where they wouldn't do a battle in case of scenarios, but there was no war. So Pike's time is during the time of the Klingon War, and we only got a little taste of that with Discovery, and apparently the war's over because they grew their hair back. And might I add, they grew it back fast. I mean, one season, they're this way, then inside that same time frame, the next season, which took place just maybe like in Star Trek times, like a month or so later, everyone's got long hair now. I'm thinking, damn, Klingon hair grows fast. Nope. They heard what the fans had to say, and they wanted to try to fix it. So they just gave them hair automatically. They gave Ferengi pointed ears. They fucked up every damn thing we know about what species look like. It's sure, like so many years into the future, yeah, there probably are a few differences. I don't know. I mean, what is it, like Discovery shot ahead like 900 years? So if you subtract when we meet Quark and all of them, that's like 150, less than 100 to 150 years during generation. That's only 800, 700 to 800 years difference in how a Ferengi should look.
Surreal_claps says, where are the Klingons in the 900-year future bits?
Right? They probably look like humans now, who knows? They de-evolved. They digivolved. Maybe they just spread themselves away from everything. That big burn thing. That they had there. But evolutionarily speaking, in the history of Star Trek / the history of humans in general on our planet, we have not changed at all, really, in the past 2,000 years, if you think about it. We're still the same shape. We don't have any extra shit or whatever. So, in a 900 years or so, Ferengi should not have changed that damn much. But then again, it's their interpretation of a Ferengi. So that's that, They're fucking everything up.
Surreal_claps says, Disco got me excited showing off a Changeling 1 episode and then the next referencing the Breen Confederacy as still a nation in the grand scheme of things. Then no further references to either the Dominion or Breen.
Yeah, right?
Some of my faves, man. Was bummed.
Yeah.
Murdoch says, well, the only reason why I said Discovery Klingons was not based on lore but more of the fact that offered an escape from Discovery, lol. Like, send me to the Klingons, please.
I've always said that there should be a Klingon Star Trek show. Their side of everything kind of situation. Damn it, I took too long, and I always get confused because that one over there, that pillar, is the only one that doesn't light up at all. Like, you don't know if you've got it all or not, because once they are not lit up, that's usually when they're done. Now that one's over there is going to get reset here in a second. I'm going to have to go through all this damn shit again.
Surreal_claps says, the Breen use biologically based engines for interstellar travel. They would be entirely unaffected by the warp crisis or whatever it was called.
Yeah, it's like
I think the burn.
Yeah, the burn. Yeah, they didn't think about a lot of that stuff, did they? I mean, other civilizations that have the ability to travel at warp speed without warp technology. You know, that the whole faster than light technology can be achieved probably without dilithium to some cultures and stuff. So what about
Murdoch
them?
says, the writing is trash.
Yeah, I totally agree. I mean, there's the scene whenever they were talking about going to the galactic barrier. They said we've never been there before, been close to it or anything. Kirk and then went right into it. You know, Captain Picard and then went past it. So what the hell? Somebody was not caring or paying attention to previous Star Trek stuff, and they've all established that TNG is in the same universe because they've mentioned the people's names, they've shown the ships, specifically like the Enterprise and all that, the Archer's Enterprise. So it's all there.
Surreal_claps says, the Breen definitely, with how much knowledge they never shared with outsiders and how much they knew of others, they would invade their neighbors willingly and without mercy like the Defuri people.
Yeah, the Breen had their own problems. They dealt with Star Wars too, so yeah. That helmet thing with Leia wearing that helmet and what was it, New Hope or something? No, Empire Strikes Back. Like it's a Breen helmet, but they were before the Breen in Star Trek, so yeah. And R2-D2 being in Star Trek 2009, and the following movie of that, the Khan version, is specifically there, and it is talked about and referenced. So yeah, it's there on purpose. Michael Bay, right? So maybe during Strange New Worlds we'll get some more Klingon action. And they can't avoid them. I mean, it's that time frame. Maybe we'll get the augmented ones. You know. Hell, they've already kind of messed around with that a little bit too, right?
Surreal_claps says, LMAO yet. Return of the Jedi. There's a theory about that. Read somewhere the Tholians, not canon, invaded the Star Wars universe during I think would be the Clone Wars. Don't entirely remember, but they killed some Jedi and made off with Kyber crystals. Surreal_claps says, so if the Tholians managed to get there, I'm sure others have dabbled in the multiverse.
Oh, that's pretty cool. Yeah, Tholians are all about like shifting between times and dimensions. You know. I mean, it's even on here. Like, you know, okay, what was that episode of Star Trek original series where the Defiant on there, that version of Defiant, was surrounded by this green glowing whatever phasing in and out of existence, and Kirk goes over there and they're trying to save each other.
Surreal_claps says, I'm going to double check my info on that.
And oh, I thought I deleted. I heard the.
Omega particle levels are at 50%. Defeat the bomb
But
engineers.
then in Enterprise, because the ship in TOS vanished completely, you know. Then in the show Enterprise, they had In a Mirror Darkly, the 2-hour like episode, or the split episode, where the Defiant from, or is it Reliant or Defiant? It's one of the two. I think Defiant. Was in an asteroid being held by the Tholians, and the Tholians had like got it from a different universe and placed it into the parallel universe or the Terran universe to run studies on the ship or something like that. So alternative Archer from the Terran universe, you know, is assigned to go get this ship because of the advanced technology, because it's from the future. It came from the future to the past in a parallel dimension, which is the Terran universe. And so that's why like the Defiant's there. Well, then on Star Trek the game, they actually have why it got that way to begin with on here. So I think that's pretty cool. Oh, I still got to do stuff. That's right. It's really intriguing that they made a story around that, so it all goes together. I can't remember what story arc that is up here, though. I think it's got Scotty in it. I'm not sure. No,
Murdoch
Scotty's the
says,
other one.
ain't that something?
Yeah, Scotty's in the one about the K-13. That's right. Because K-13 was in the Tribble episode of the original series. It was also in the Deep Space Nine episode where they go back to TOS era, and Worf is back there with them. And they talk about the Klingons there, and he said, Klingons look different. He says, and Worf's like, we don't like to talk about it, kind of thing. You know, K-13 disappearing, and then on the other side of Farpoint.
Shut up, Wesley.
Shut up, Wesley. It's Star Trek, though.
Surreal_claps says, wasn't able to find the source for the Tholians vs Jedi. Did find something else regarding theories of their involvement with the Borg and Dominion Wars.
The Borg. Sir. For crying out loud. All these people using these advanced weapons on just basic ground shit is hilarious. Like there'll be one little Voth scientist guy or whatever on here, and they're gonna shoot this big old thing at him, the anti-gravity thing or whatever, time entanglement device, and like, seriously? What the hell?
Surreal_claps says, seems odd that the Borg are a Starfleet problem usually. I would figure the Klingons, Romulans, Dominion, and Tholians would all view someone as hostile as the Borg as a threat and work together.
Nah. They're waiting to see what the Federation does, like if they're able to defeat the Borg. You know, first line type thing. Let the Federation take care of the problem situation. They don't see the threat in it. I mean, it's like it's not their problem
says,
yet.
Cowards. They call us weak and we handle the Borg.
Yeah. I find it interesting in this game, how whenever you're playing the Klingon story arc, how you justify your actions on there are like justly actions. You know, oh, there's the Federation. We'll destroy them because we're trying to kidnap this because it benefits us, and we're right. You know, you're like, no, you're not. But you know, there you go. Different cultures, different things that they believe in. It's crazy in a way.
Surreal_claps says, do gotta admit, SNW is making me despise Vulcans. They condescend a lot. Don't blame Cap Sisko for starting a bar fight with a group of M in his younger years.
Yeah, they've always kind of been. I mean, if you ever watch Enterprise, you see how Vulcans can be like withholding and judgmental and stuff, and seemingly without emotion. But Federation seems to pull that out of them a little bit. You know, gets them emotional. Shit. I mean, remember, Vulcans have
Surreal
emotions.
_claps says, Enterprise Vulcans are dickheads. I prefer Endorians in Enterprise. Shran is the boy.
That's right. Strayan is the man, Yan. Remember, Vulcans do have emotions, they just suppress them. And as they get older, becomes harder for them to do that. Yeah, I liked an Enterprise where they helped Shran like discover the listening post and all that kind of stuff. So it did like a one-up thing for the Andorians. And you gotta wonder, why weren't any more like Andorians ever used in TNG a lot, you know?
Surreal _claps says, I wouldn't mind more episodes on Andorians. Their militant culture is fascinating.
Yeah, yes. Well, you know, in Strange New Worlds, it's interesting to see the cousin species of Andorians as one of the crew member. Because I don't think really back then in the Star Trek days, you know, you never really saw an Andorian or anything of that Andorian species serving on a starship. You always saw like his Vulcans, you know, mostly. That and the fact that on TOS they couldn't afford anything else, so that's why they only ever had it so much. But then again, I don't think even in TNG you saw much of that. But I guess, you know, they very rarely. Well, TNG, Worf was like the only Klingon too, so those certain circumstances he became a Starfleet officer. But then again, the Klingons weren't part of the Federation.
Surreal _claps says, Tellarites are whole other story. Vulcans really ain't that bad in comparison.
And Tellarites, they like to shout and yell and stuff. That's their thing. Pretend to be angry to see how they can get under your skin. Insulting or whatever is like a thing for them. They enjoy it. If I'm remembering correctly. That's why I get rid of starving. I think that's why a lot of like on this game, you can look at the duty officer roster, and if you see a Tellarite, it's like this stubborn or whatever like that. I think roster, if I'm remembering correctly. I don't have one single Tellarite. Yes,
Surreal
stubborn.
_claps says, Tellarites are my least favorite Federation species. Vulcans and Rigelians are kinda up there for me too.
Yeah, see, Tellarite's stubborn. Tellarite, stubborn. Tellarite, stubborn. I guess I don't have any more. Tellarite, stubborn. It's one of their ongoing personality traits. They're always stubborn. Cunning, unscrupulous, cunning. Unscrupulous is cunning. But yeah. They're also based off of pigs or something too, right?
Surreal _claps says, Saurians are really dope and hope they get spotlight at some point for a show.
That's what they need to have in Star Trek is like a species episodes or well, television, you know, series and things of that nature. They could have a show called Romulus, you know. Previously on Kronos. where it's in the Star Trek universe. They actually do go out into space. They do things. Maybe like a before time of the time of Kalis. We get to watch him make up all his stories and shit while
Murdoch
camping out.
says, we are pack-leds. We look for things to make us go.
Things to make us go. Will you make our ship go?
Personal shield losing power.
Red alarm! Red alarm! Red alarm! Red alarm!
Hmm. And there's so many ideas for Star Trek stuff out there. And a lot of it doesn't get green lit, you know. Fans make pretty cool shit, that's for sure.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Collision geometry on the bush.
Taking damage
Why? Damn it, I'm stuck in the bush. If you or someone you know has been stuck in bush, it's called now.
Surreal_claps says, would love to see some episodes on what's beyond the boundaries of the Klingon and Romulan empires in the Beta Quadrant.
Yeah, like more stuff. That'd be cool.
Murdoch says, we are pack-leds. We look for things to make us go.
We look for things.
enemy targets on sensors.
Do I need to make that a sound clip? They're always going after Geordi.
Surreal_claps says, haha.
Can you make our ship go? You will stay and keep us making us go. Geordi always got the short end of the stick when it came to a bunch of shit, didn't he? I mean, he gets kidnapped or talked to going onto the ship, then kidnapped by the path
Murdoch
leaders.
says, lazy pests they are.
And then, like in Star Trek Generations, he gets kidnapped again. He's always getting kidnapped. And then he goes down to a planet and transforms into some alien creature that glows in the dark.
Surreal_claps says, let's go orbitally bomb them for good measure.
They would survive.
But you don't have to take my word for it.
Ba-dum-dum.
Surreal_claps says, Stellaris World Cracker goes brrrrrrrrrr.
Brr. Fringanar.
Rule 227. If that's what's written, then that's what's written.
Come on, Alan. Come on. Come on, Alan. Come on, Alan. Come on. There you go.
Murdoch says, the Ferengi were the best. Surreal_claps says, I like that rule. Very simple. Very honest.
That's right.
Personal shield losing power.
Ferengi go by rules. They may lie to you and steal from your ass, but at least they have rules. Da 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 da, like this.
Surreal_claps says, Ferengi were never a race I got a good appreciation of until DS9. Quark made that change possible for me.
Quark. He was always the fair business Ferengi. His table's not rigged anymore. Two bars of gold pressed platinum. He was specifically on DS9 for business. And, yeah, he didn't want to get things out of the whack, you know, because he saw that Federation come in and take over DS9 and stuff may bring in more profit. So he wanted to get on the good side of everybody there. You gotta think, right? If Odo ever took a shit, would he just kind of invert himself? Or like if he shit in his own bucket? Would it just be him coming out of himself there and inverting?
Surreal_claps says, LULLULLULLUL.
Yeah. Yeah,
Murdoch says,
things I worry
I
about.
like both Quark and Brunt a lot.
It's just those things that I've often just wondered about myself. You know.
Personal shield losing power.
Or if say Quark, okay, no, not Quark, Odo. If Odo ever just ate something, like a salad or something like that, and then you know he has to turn back into his little bucket of goo there, would the salad just kind of float to the top, or does it stay like does it become part of him in some way? What about whenever one of the founders or the changelings turned into that Tribble in that episode of of Discovery? Gets dust all over itself and then changes back into a person. Where's that dust go? Does it get integrated into the inside of the changeling? It's just things, inquiring minds, you know. And say there was this mission that involved like the need of going into an establishment undercover. You were going with the changeling, and because the changeling had to go for some reason, like Odo, we'll throw with Odo again. Would he be able to jump on top of your body, change you into, say, like a different alien visually by adding like fat here or there, look to you, and all this kind of stuff, so that you can both pass for a different alien species? You know. I'm already done the requests. And Steve is down. There we go. Come on, Steve.
Enemy targets on sensor.
But, okay, I'm going to get back to Strange New Worlds, since it's a good show. There are a few things that are kind of troublesome, though. The whole descendant of Khan, Noonien Singh. She's known, and number one knows of who Khan is, and it's documented who Khan is, but yet on TOS, Spock has no idea who he is. Did I do it wrong? What the hell? It's almost like that time in Star Trek II, The Wrath of Khan, when Chekhov says, Khan, and he's like, I remember you. Hell, you didn't. Chekhov wasn't on the ship then, Khan. How the hell do you know him? Dun dun dun. Continuity error.
Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power.
Bam-a-lam. Damn it. Oh, now we're a Darth or Sith Lord here on Star Trek, I guess. How far beyond Star Trek do you think this game's gonna get?
Surreal_claps says, at Murdoch's brunt is very great. Murdoch says, yeah, Jeffrey Combs was something else. Surreal_claps says, LUL.
He's definitely like the face of many aliens. But apparently not as many as the guy that played Admiral Forrester on Enterprise. Because if you ever watch Shuttlepod 1, or Shuttlepod show with Dominic Keating and Connor Trenier, they've had the guy on there, and he talked about like he's been like 20 plus aliens or something like that in Star Trek altogether. Jeffrey Combs has only done like less than that or something. He's like you know, almost as many kind of thing. Trying to step on my pedestal.
Murdoch says, okay, I take it back, Jeffrey Combs was a bad actor and still he is weak.
No, he's awesome. He's played a lot of characters though, and done a great job at all of them.
Enemy targets on sensor. Flanking damage detected.
Hell, he was even in like the 4400. Not this whatever version that's out now, but the original one.
Enemy targets on sensor.
I've yet to check out the newest 4400 show that's out. I have no idea if it's like the other one at all. No one knows 4400 when it was on USA Networks years and years and years ago. It was about people who had been abducted throughout history, all of a sudden showing up in one time, and they all like had different abilities and stuff. Some could control things, weather, whatever. Some could heal people, just like supernaturally type powers. It all came down like, you know, pretty quick though. I think it was only like maybe 3 seasons or less.
Murdoch says, Brunt was funny though because he was a little different, right? More of a badass Ferengi. That episode where they go on the mission and kick ass is classic.
It's been a while since I watched DS9. It doesn't come on anything. I don't even know if I ever watched
Murdoch
the whole
says,
thing.
Commando style.
Commando style, naked.
Murdoch says, Nog was such a whiner.
Well, he was a
Murdoch
boy.
says,
You know.
or not Nog but the other one.
No, his father? Rom, I think was his name.
Murdoch says, his friend. Murdoch says, Yeram. Murdoch says, what a whiner.
He became a Grand Nagus thinker too. Grand Nagus.
Murdoch says, Nog was Starfleet material.
That's right. He became a Starfleet cadet. In the game, he's actually like a captain and everything. Ah, fucking already got cap. I got 44.
Flanking damage detected.
Flanking damage. I keep drifting in and out of consciousness. Damn it. I hate those things.
Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected. Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
Murdoch says, it would be cool to have a new Star Trek based on another station of some sort.
Another station? Like a television station?
Murdoch says, sure, why not? No space station.
Flanking damage.
Murdoch says, but not DS9.
Well, that was like a thing though. They had taken DS9 or something and used it as like a foothold in the Alpha Quadrant.
Flanking damage detected.
Murdoch says, there are other outposts, I'm sure.
Yeah. Well, now there could be, yeah.
Surreal_claps says, Drizana Station LMAO.
Yeah. They could do just Bajor. How boring would that be? I don't like going to Bajor on here.
Enemy targets on center. Personal shield losing power. Flanking damage detected.
With the Alpha Quadrant on here, it's got like what? It's the Ferengi, Kardashian, Bajorans, damn it, what's Troy's race? Shit. I can't think shit right now. Betazoid. Yeah. Beta Z is there.
Enemy targets on center.
These things are such cheaters.
Flanking damage detected. Flanking damage detected.
Weird. There's never two of those just right there. It's always just a regular little tiny Voth guy. Shit. Beat it, beat it, beat it, beat it.
Personal shield losing power. Personal shield losing power. Enemy target uncensored.
So the boys is out again. Nice.
Murdoch says, okay, on my way to unlock 6th active duty space slot.
Duty. Active duty. I gotta wash clothes after I get off of this thing tonight. I really dread that
Murdoch
shit.
says, is the boys out yet? Last time I checked it was coming up.
Yeah, it's officially out. I think released yesterday, or they're late or early today. I dropped midnightish last night.
Murdoch says, so many good shows right now.
I know, right? Remember, when there's good shows, there's gonna be bad shows. Alright, we got our guys.
Surreal_claps says, Brew the boys is out? Damn. Might not sleep again tonight, lol.
Right? Gotta absorb all those new episodes. Oh man. When I was watching The Boys the first time, I had that free membership or trial membership of Amazon. And I watched as much stuff as I can watch on there, and now I don't have that, so I'll have to figure out a way to get Amazon again without paying for it. Maybe another trial over a different account. No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm literally like just nodding to sleep. I'm so freaking sleepy. It's mostly like I just have no energy. I'm also running a slight fever. Let's see, Archer. I feel sometimes you gotta click 1,000 times to make stuff happen on here. Like it doesn't register a click. Could have sworn I clicked on that one too. Hey there, Archie. How you doing, Archie? You doing alright, Archie? I should have woke up earlier today and went to Walmart, got a fan or something like that. Then I'd have people staring at me going, "You need help putting that up?" No. You need to turn the breaker off your room. You're gonna do that? No. All you have to do is turn the light switch off and make sure idiots don't try to turn it back on. That's. But I miss having an overhead ceiling fan actually running. Motor went out in my old fan.
Personal shield losing power.
Surreal_claps says, my light bulbs keep going out but the fan works. It's always dark.
It's that ghost. What kind of bulb do you put in there? Traditional bulb? Fluorescent bulb?
Damage detected.
What wattage?
Personal shield losing power.
Surreal_claps says, LMAO, honestly don't remember. I think just a traditional. We'll have to check in the morning as it is quite dark.
Literally. Because you know, putting too high a wattage bulb in there can burn them out quicker. Make them burn out fast, actually, or super fast. Put a lower watt in there, it'll last a little bit longer, but it won't be as bright, you know. But it also depends on the electrical, you know, if there is an actual problem causing it to blow them out. Electromagnetic waves, man.
Surreal_claps says, I hope there isn't a problem and it's just the bulb wattage.
And it also depends, like, you know, how old the house is, the wiring in the house, how long the fan's been up there, if there's an internal problem there. You know, could be wiring, could be bulb. I mean, do you recall whenever you turned the light on when it would work, how bright it would be? Would it make any kind of humming sounds or anything like that? Or little sparkly type sounds? Mine makes a like sizzle sound until it finally gets like solid. But I use a fluorescent bulb. Little swirly one.
Surreal_claps says, it was a moderate level of brightness and was quiet.
Hmm.
Enemy target on sensor. Flanking damage detected.
Surreal underscore claps says, it's been out for a month almost, I just never bother with it. Don't need the light really, use the TV for light usually at night if I ever need anything.
Oh yeah, TV puts off a lot of a good light too. A very entertaining light.
Enemy targets on sensors.
Surreal underscore claps says, I oughta get some lamps.
Yeah, if you've, I don't know if you're talking
Surreal
about like
underscore claps says, go moth style.
a Gangnam style. I don't know if you're talking about like a bedroom or a living room of some sort. Yeah, lamps come in handy. I've got a lamp. I've got two actually. I got one of these that stand on the floor, you know, and have the big thing at the top, and the little tiny one on the side. That's one lamp. And then the other one is next to my bed, and I always have it on, so I never really use the overhead light though from this fan. Oh goodness gracious! Bam, 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 Archer. But it just would be nice to have a ceiling fan that actually worked. It just stopped one day. The motor just died. Bam, 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 bam.
Enemy targets on sensors.
These aren't the droids you're looking for. I'm just gonna fire at anything I can. Boom.
Enemy targets on sensors.
And now we wait. Malcolm's like, here I am, sir. Bend over so I can smell your ass, sir.
Surreal underscore claps says, LUL.
Always seemed like that, you know, in Enterprise. That Malcolm was like the brown noser type. Yes, sir. May I sit down there, sir, and eat your scraps, sir?
Surreal underscore claps says, LUL. Murdoch says, Malcolm could have also played a serial killer.
Serial killer. He'd love to kill cereal. Yeah, he was part of section 31 or whatever it was, right? Before it was. Bam, bam, ba bam, bam, ba da da. I need to send Archer over to the Soul System to do some contraband stuff or whatever. He's been trying to bump up his dilithium. Kadoom. Malcolm's always in the middle. He's the type of person they would play keep away from. Give it back. Give it back. That's not funny. It's not funny at all. It's not funny. Boom! Previously on Enterprise. Alright, I'm gonna have to clear out one of these in progress is these. Abort that one because we don't give a shit about that one. Okay. Turn over,
Surreal
contraband.
_claps says, watching people have terrible rage playing games. I'm seeing a trend. Typically they are playing COD, Fortnite, or Apex. These videos are always informative. Helps me avoid stressful games.
Stressful games.
Streamlabs says, check out Chodasdcot over at https://twitch.tv/Chodasdcot. They were last seen streaming Apex Legends.
Like that.
Surreal _claps says, LMAOL.
Dun, 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 dun. Let me look through my sound files.
Murdoch says, nice clip.
I have it set to like random, you know, and all that. But it always seems to play that one no matter what. It's only 2 random clips, so it'll always 50% of one or the other. I'm trying to find an audio clip that I have.
Surreal _claps says, I just saw Deller smash his keyboard into oblivion this week. Spent 20 to 30 minutes on stream with a DeWalt vacuum cleaning it up while still yelling at his mods.
Oh my gosh.
Previously on Enterprise.
I'm going to add that as an actual sound. I thought I had that as a sound on here, but I guess not. Sounds.
Surreal _claps says, Kurland, new captain of the Enterprise.
Curlin, the one that jumps over the thing and says, Curlin here. And the Power Rangers theme music starts playing. They've got me.
Surreal _claps
Previously on
says,
Enterprise.
Yet LMAO.
Curlin here. Dun dun dun, go Power
Surreal
Rangers.
_claps says, Kurland here.
Dun, 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 go Power Rangers. You mighty morphin piece of shit rangers. It's interesting in the Flash, the putty showed up there too. No one could ever take them
Grievok
down.
has rated you with a party of 3.
Party of 3? Cool. Hello, Grievok. So no one told me life was gonna be this way. Ta 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 ta. Your love life's DOA. It's like you're always stuck in second
Grievok says,
gear.
hello everyone.
And everyone replies back, hello, Grievok! As if we're sitting around in a chair full of people just giving away their ideas and you know, like an event kind of thing.
Nakota's 555 says, salutations.
Greetings and salutations. Welcome to here. First timer. I'm highly doubting it's first timer, but it's the first time that the bots ever had that available to most people.
Previously on Enterprise.
That was pretty cool. Replicator malfunctions. Murdoch has found more tribbles moving about from the Jeffries tubes, and Surreal has found a knife in his soup. On an all-new episode of Enterprise. Alright, Archer's ship. We last left Archer. He had not had his progress all the way, so I'm going to run a random TFO with Archer. Because his legendary ship has not yet mastered. So I want to get that mastered. I want to do like maybe one. Oh wow, we're in the middle of a fight already? What the hell? Now what happens if someone's at the end of an attack or a TFO, you join the random TFO and it says you've AFK'd, and then it gives you an AFK penalty? What the hell then? So Grievok, how was your stream, dude?
An evacuation ship is launching.
Surreal_claps says, what are the lore implications of the Enterprise shower scene and the possibility of Tosk being invisible watching in the corner? Thoughts?
As long as the
Grievok says,
gravity
it
panels
went pretty well. We were just having fun with the fleet running some TFOs.
Nice.
Here come the Klingon battleships. Keep fighting.
TFOs. I've only ever really recently got to where I play TFOs. I always avoided them. Not because it was a bad thing, I just never ship battled much because I always sucked at it. Previously on Enterprise.
Lafayette here, requesting assistance.
Lafayette.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them
Grievok says, it can be very discouraging if you blow up a lot, and until you get some gear, that is not an uncommon issue.
Oh yeah. I remember when I first started out playing the game and stuff, I always kind of hated the story missions because of the ship battles. Because it would last forever because I kept dying all the time. And then find out later, you know, hey, you can actually set this stuff up to be a certain way, you know. I'm like a dumbass. Well, that's a lot of items I can't click off of the screen. Press F in the chat. Oh, yeah,
Roosevelt is in need of aid. Can you draw off some of those enemy ships?
What do we want to play? Pictionary or drawing? Man, I love these cannons. These kind of cannons, because they're like, they look like what is that? The drones from Stargate SG-1 or Atlantis.
That'll hold them off. For now.
For now. That'll hold them off for now. Oh my God! Look at all that shit. Let's see.
Grievous says,
Discovery.
are they the pulse phaser cannons?
Yeah.
Surreal_claps says, lore implications of all the item boxes left floating in space after every stow battle? Where do they all go when unclaimed? I believe I have an answer. It all leads to the Enterprise shower scene.
It all makes sense now. The Enterprise shower scene, of course. Look at that. That way we could do some reputations for Discovery. Get that loaded up there. There's a lot of space debris if you think about it, right? Like a ship just exploding, all that debris up in space. Even like a shuttle, if it happened to us or whatever, there's just stuff everywhere.
Murdoch says, oh yes, the Vulcan anal scene.
The Vulcan anal scene.
Surreal_claps says, now hear me out. They cut away when things got a bit spicy, indicating T-Pow or however you spell it was actually trying to make the cameraman uncomfortable and used the awkward tension to hide away all of our loot.
And she goes to her quarters and takes it all out of her. Ew. Field modified overload support. Your hull heals, target your ships. Your heel. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. Bum bum bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. One more of those. What? No. We'll do a patrol. Let's see. Wanted, dead or alive.
Surreal_claps says, she has a bag like Hermione from Harry Potter where it's small but infinite. We find that. We find out loot.
Then you find out Jolene Blaylock has been doing this for years. Those are just so damn awesome. The Bentham Guard on the all-new Enterprise.
You have entered an area. Looks like our fight got them to notice us. Let's go over and ask if their boss might come out of hiding.
Hey, you know what's one thing you don't see on YouTube? A speed run of Star Trek Online. I demand we go to change.org and make a petition.
Surreal_claps says, what if a starship had a space sweeping strike ability where the ship whips out a leg and drop kicks enemy warships?
Lunge kick. Lunge kick starship
Keep
attack.
concentrating fire on individual ships. Separate them and whittle down their numbers.
That'd be something that Captain Kirk would do. He'd put on a spacesuit and
Surreal
have him go
underscore
forehead.
claps says, change.org, here we go.
Change.org. We'll put on there. We demand a speed run of Star Trek Online.
Surreal underscore claps says, and a part 2 to the Vulcan anal scene.
That's right. Bajoran anal beings were not harmed during the making of this film.
Surreal underscore claps says, I don't need sleep. I need answers.
Dreams are often answers to questions we haven't yet figured out how to ask. Mulder, The X-Files.
You will stand down and surrender to the Benson Guard. Sensors are picking up small habitations in some of the asteroids, possibly consistent with bolt holes, temporary hideouts.
Them damn spatial torpedoes do jack shit on damage, but they're so fun to look at. Phase pistol, phase cannons. Theorizing one can time travel within his own lifetime. Dr. Sam Beckett stepped into the quantum loop accelerator and vanished. He awoke to find himself trapped in the past, facing mirror images that were not his own, and driven by an unknown force to change history for the better. His only guide on this journey is Al, an observer from his own time, who appears in the form of a hologram that only Sam can see and hear. And so Dr. Beckett finds himself leaping from life to life, striving to put right what once went wrong, and hoping that each time his next leap will be the leap home. Then he leaps in. The captain, we're under attack. We're at red alert. What do you want us to do? Our shields are gone. Then zooms into the captain's seat. Scott Bakula sitting there. Oh boy.
Surreal underscore claps says, lore implications of a mirror universe Vulcan anal shower scene? LMAO, oh boy, I.
Oh boy. And as soon as Scott Bakula's Sam Beckett says, oh boy, then all of a sudden we get this whole thing about, what, damn it.
Oh my.
George Takei comes up from behind. Enterprise. This class vessel had an ejectable
Streamlabs
engineering
says,
room.
Surreal underscore claps fires a torpedo at Yachtspit. Surreal underscore claps says, LOLOL.
Exit stage right. Deflected.
Surreal underscore claps says, wheelchair underscore symbol wheelchair underscore symbol wheelchair underscore symbol wheelchair underscore symbol.
Oh my god. Is there handicap parking for space starships
Surreal
out there?
underscore claps says, LUL.
Goodness gracious. Okay. Let's see how far that got the ship up to. Almost there. Getting close. Getting really close right there. Getting really close. Alright. Join another random. How's that? Alright, alright. That gives me an idea for a torpedo or weapon game or something of that nature. Randomly spit out like the results of stuff, like a D&D type situation. You rolled a 4. Go back 3 spaces. You've been attacked by the Grimgubba. Yay, boo. And I am
Surreal
not
underscore claps says, worm.
Worm? Worm is the word. Ba 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 boom 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 boom. It's been a long road. Neener, neener. You know, in ship battles, why don't they just go after the bridge? You know, like, they keep firing, and they just right on the bridge instead of, like, actually shooting the ship. I mean, is that what the deflector does? It kind of deflects it away from the bridge? Well, I've known the wind so cold and seen the darkest day. But now the winds I feel are only winds of change. I've been through the fire and I've been through the rain. Till a Morgan. Mm-hmm. Target shields have failed.
Surreal underscore claps says, deflects torpedo from bridge to a family of 5's quarters.
Deflects a torpedo and hits a guy in his car in a parking lot.
Surreal underscore claps says, ha ha ha.
Ding ding ding. Photonic torpedo. Got ran over by a reindeer. It's been a long road. Banana, getting from there to here. It's been a long road. Banana, my time is finally near.
Surreal underscore claps says, imagine the torpedoes the Defiant didn't land on Dominion ships when retaking DS9.
Right?
How many of those just wandered off to Badger LMAO?
What about like torpedoes that that don't explode and they just keep going? Like they shoot a torpedo off and like, damn it, sir, the torpedo's not exploding. It just keeps going. It hits a planet, boom, you know. I'm escorting this reconnected probe. Yeah. I mean, if it's harmless, who gives a shit if they get recaptured? They're fucking bored. Bye, y'all. That ain't my fault. Y'all can't say no.
Surreal underscore claps says, I got an event in Stellaris that reminds me of this scenario. Your science scout ship gets hit with an energy weapon from 600,000 years ago from another galaxy. Absolutely harmless, and if anything was cool to witness for the scientists.
Wow, that'd be cool.
472 is approaching.
What if that's like a thing, you know? Say like an asteroid that's coming toward us, we think is an asteroid, but it's just like been sent out like thousands of years ago and just been building up all sorts of shit in space, and we just think it's an asteroid. Like it's a ship that the crew's in stasis, and it goes into our atmosphere and just burns up, and we're like, oh wow, cool, a meteor, you know. Like, no, that was people.
Surreal Claps says, could be the remains of a derelict ship or station.
Just think of all the possibilities. Cool comment. No, that's actually a ship. It's leaking fluid into... The crew's dying is what's happening with it. Meanwhile...
Murdoch says, but it's filled with antiproton material and has a big mouth and destroys planets.
Doomsday machine. The big bugle.
The Undine will destroy the disconnected Borg ships. Stop them.
I wonder why the deflector dish thing is always backwards on this ship.
Surreal_Claps says, wow, those stars are neat, Dad. No, son, those are people burning up upon entry into our atmosphere.
Cool. It could be like a pastime event.
Surreal_Claps says, LUL.
Honey, go get the hot dogs and put it on the grill. It's about to start. You just imagine this scenario, like, you know, something, a movie starting or something like that, where all you see is you see people's feet wearing like pants and stuff, you know, and you don't get a chance to see their upper torso or their head, and you see like the little tong, the hot dog tongs or whatever, and you hear that sizzling on the grill and all this stuff, and it says, "Come on, the show's about to start." Oh boy, is it gonna be big explosions, Dad? Yeah, son, it's gonna be a real big show up there. And you're thinking, okay, 4th of July. No, it's people exploding in, you know, in the atmosphere. And then it zooms out at some sort of alien planet, and that's one of their like death penalties or something, you know, whenever they go to prison. They take them up into space and just let them fall to Earth with an explosive device or something. If they can disarm it.
Surreal_Claps says, Dad leans and shows him his KGB badge and immediately indoctrinates his 7-year-old son.
Goodness gracious. Welcome to the party, son. It is part of the alphabet. Hello. Dad, I want to be like you and grow up. It's okay, son. You get your own pistol away next year.
Surreal_Claps says, don't like burning people, eh? You go to Gulag. Change mind maybe, eh?
You'd go to Gulag. Change mind. We put people on display. Put them on grill. Cook them and eat them later. Yeah, do you have more sausage? No. I do not have sausage. Put another foot on grill.
Left shield failing. Target shields have failed.
To paw.
I'm detecting something on an intercept course. It's quite
Rear shield
sizable.
failing. Right shield failing.
My right shield's failing.
Shield failing.
This ship's built not to have
Surreal_Claps
shields.
says, a delicacy there would be boiled boots, my boy. Always remember. I hate you, son, but I'll have you more if you end up at a gulag boiling boots instead of watching people burn in our atmosphere. Surreal_Claps says, atmosphere asterisk.
They don't play baseball. Baseball plays them over there, huh? Honey, what do you do with keys to vehicle?
Left shield
I put him back where he found him. But the bear getting hungry. We have to feed car.
We won't have a ship designed to fight more. Destroy it, or it attacks the Guam.
Surreal_claps says, Stranger Things has me believing I can bribe any Russian with a jar of Jif PB.
Right. Always take one with you. Could you just imagine? Like Russian talks or anything like that. You know, like the UN and all this kind of stuff in the future. Someone photoshops a jar of Jif peanut butter sitting there. Today, history was made whenever they signed over the country to us for a jar of peanut butter. We will have many, many peanut butters thanks to the peanut butter fields.
Surreal_claps says, would it be too soon to make an attempt at a Russian Jif PB Ukraine joke or hold off until it settles?
Right. Well, that's true. That's very true. I haven't kept up with that at all. So it's like still happening and stuff. Which I guess is wrong, but then again, what the hell you do, you know? Target shields have failed. Keep smiling, keep shining.
Surreal_claps says, I double-checked it the other day. Russians were on the verge of seizing a city I can't hope to pronounce or spell correctly. Started with an S for sure, lol. FIFTY1SEVEN has started stalking you.
Wow, cool. 51.7. Hello there, dude. Thank you for the stalking. Double check the other day. So they're still at it then. My gosh. Everyone wants to take over the world.
Murdoch says, I dropped 47 million on a DOF, then realized that it wouldn't PROC what I wanted it to because it would be activated, but PROC, so oh well.
PROCECT. Find out what it means to you. I'm gonna put this Borg out of their misery. There we are. There we are. There we are, mister. There we are.
Surreal_claps says, at Murdoch's, can I offer you an egg in these trying times?
I will offer you egg. It will come out of daughter. We will have boiled and fried human embryo. Ah, damn it. Let go of me. My rear's failing. I need a new diaper.
Murdoch says, what I mean is that produces a delta ability, but that ability is being activated by me, so I wouldn't get the other PROC. Was hoping it would tie to. Surreal_claps says, looks at wife, you take these eggs I picked from the coup or you will not mother my children.
You will place this egg inside you now. We will hatch chicken.
The collective will not fall here. I will not allow it.
You will be eliminated.
Megatron! Megatron said.
3 dreadnoughts, but they're attacking one
I
another.
dread
This is your
not.
chance.
For I am the Tick, and I rule this city, the city. We're gonna get smackered if tell you what, boy, man. I'll get all messed up, lose our minds, treat seats, and dang on win, man. Oh. Did one of those snipe hunts last night and was sticking and bagging and whack, whack, man. He go, woo, talking about that big mistake, y'all, right there in that cooler.
We're gonna get snackered. I tell you what, boy, man. I want to get all messed up and just pollute our mind. It's a
Surreal
treat seats and
underscore
dang on
claps
win,
says,
man.
LMAO.
Yeah.
Surreal underscore claps says, same time.
You beat me to it. We're gonna get snackered. I used to love watching that. That one where George was talking about the same sort of thing and Kramer comes sliding in. A bunch of New York boys, just a show about nothing.
Surreal underscore claps says, I think therefore you are.
You know, I think therefore you are. Know what I mean? see, it's like this, Hank. I love how he gets into all that philosophy and shit. The Last of Us. The Last of Us. Previously on The Last of Us. The hell? Are they like colliding? What's going on here? I don't ever recall them moving this much in this game. What's going on here? Ass in my lated ship. Ass in my lated. What the hell's going on with this thing? Why is it spinning around like crazy? You spin me right round, baby. Right round like a record, baby. I think it's like it, Hank.
Surreal underscore claps says, MMLMLMLML.
Oh. Yes, Megatron, you've said that before. Right? It's a good thing I have this ship set up not to be shield enabled.
Surreal underscore claps says, the weak shall perish.
Tom Parrish. Not Paris, but Parrish. So when I set up Archer, I all of his skills and stuff, his skill tree, I made it so that he didn't rely on shields, because at the time it was just the T1 escort ship that is this ship here. Not this ship, but the one like it, you know. And so it didn't have shields, and I thought, I'm going to not have shields on Archer the whole time. Well, shields do help a little bit, so I was like, I might as well do that right there, tell you what, and kind of thing. So I gave myself some shields. But they don't really help much. I mean, they go away so quickly, and then the healing of the ship, you know, it stays pretty good. You spin me right around, baby, riding around. Okay, that should have made the ship 100%. And it
Surreal
did.
underscore claps says, weak shall perish. Newman's own new balsamic vinaigrette out now. With some extra fluids. It'll have you shape-shifting back to normal in no time.
Previously on the Undine. Fluidic space. What kind of fluid are they swimming in out there, you know? Alright, now my turn. Bang. Okay.
Surreal underscore claps says, today on, infiltrating with the Undine.
Shield healing space. Prepare your shields for their allies or yourself during combat. How to Shapeshift, starring Scott Bakula. Hi, you may not remember me. Infiltrating with the Undine. In order to shapeshift correctly, you'll need to have a lot of energies. Ding. $74.
Surreal_claps says, "Hi, Billy Mays here to tell you how good it is to get fucking assimilated. I feel great and you will too for 19.99 shipping and handling. Call now."
Call right now, or else. Billy Mays.
Surreal_claps says, "LUL."
Assimilated with Billy Mays. Are you tired every day? You need to be assimilated. Assimilation can help you with all your problems. Guaranteed. Call right now. We'll triple the offer. You'll get free nanite replacement. Guaranteed. Call now at 1-800.
Here they come. All ships, battle stations.
Hey.
Welcoming committee.
Get off the screen so I can see what I'm doing. Okay.
We're just here for your data. Hand
We
it
don't
over
have commander
and
data.
nobody will get hurt.
We don't have commander data.
Engage the Terran fleet.
Oh, come on. Where the hell is that at? I can't shift it around in here without seeing the shit. The shit. Okay, I've given myself that. Why don't I have that right there? Okay. Nope.
This isn't over, Admiral. Believe that.
Nope.
Enterprise.
There we are.
And take her down.
Yar, we be taking her downtown. Where all the lights are bright. Downtown. Waiting for you tonight. Downtown. Everyone need to be here. Yar. When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go downtown.
I'm picking up more ships through the rifts. Close them
If you're picking them up, why we need to go after them?
Let's hope they get the job done.
Get the job done.
Projectors as best you can.
Yar.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our system.
They're breaching our pants, man. Closing that rift. Close that rift. Boom, ba doop, doop, boop, doop, doop, doop.
You need to get those rifts under control.
And you need to get a job, you bum. I found out the
Surreal_claps says, "I should write children's books. Simplest motherfuckers out there. My little sister had one called Llama Llama Red Pajama. Like brew, I could come up with so many children's books. I think the only question at hand is how okay it would be for a child to peer into my brain's creativity."
Dun dun dun. As long as that creativity brings in money, that's all that matters. Where is this person at? This person?
Rule 218. Always know what you're buying.
Damn right. You spin my ass around in circles. Where's this person at?
Surreal_claps says, "I'm buying my reader's attention. Quark commands."
Quark commands. Previously on Star Trek. I don't get it. I'm throwing out the whole shield healing thing.
Surreal_claps says, "LUL."
Let's see. What's your ship now? What was it that is for ship healing? I forgot, damn it. I could have sworn that was ship healing, or shield healing, regeneration.
Projector Gamma is ours again.
Yay! Yes. I don't get it.
The Terrans have taken control of Projector Alpha.
I could have sworn that right there regenerated shields. 4! I'm gonna turn off auto firing because I need to select people and not auto fire. Still nothing. What the hell?
You need to clear out the ships at Jupiter Station.
Ronald Reagan. Okay. Do I still have
Projector
traits?
Alpha is back under our control.
Surreal_claps says, Ronald Reagan.
Ronald Reagan. The Star Wars project.
CMDR_Rizzle says, friendly reminder that Reagan is not healing.
Well, I think I've used it before. Hello, Riz. What the heck? I've used something before to repair shields in space with this ship, and I cannot remember who did it. Is it to Spork? Skills. Tachyon.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems. We've taken control of Projector Beta. They have control of Projector Gamma now.
Damn it to hell! Get!
CMDR_Rizzle says, just finish this TIFO. Use one of your 87 tokens and recall it.
I only have 74, thank you. No, I've done it before. Huh. Dismiss. Turn around.
Terrans now control Projector Beta. We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
They're breaching our pants, sir.
CMDR_Rizzle says, you may have, but I say again, regeneration is not healing.
Yeah, but what have I used before to heal? I've used it. Repair your shields. I've repaired my shields using something before. It's not that. I don't even see tactical team. I thought one time I had tactical team. This thing won't calm down long enough for me to look. Because at one time, science was shields, I thought. If not, then extend shields? That's a thing? I didn't know we had to extend shields. Emergency shield. There's emergency power to shields. Regeneration repairs disabled shields. Maybe it was that at one time. Emergency power to shields.
You need to clear out the ships at Jupiter.
Because I have used something before. Son of a bitch. Okay, Snotty, where are you at, Snotty? Let's see if you have that. No. Where's the power to shields 3 right there? Okay. Stations. Snotty. Emergency power to shields 1.
You need to get those rifts under control.
And you need to shut the hell up, boy.
We've got hostiles on the station. They're breaching our systems.
Clarity. No. Okay. Look at that one. Where is it at?
We've locked down the projectors. Now
Okay.
they're ours for good.
Alright,
You
then.
still here, Grandma? Ugh, I thought our Janeway was annoying. Speaking of annoying, did you like the little back door I put in your station?
Don't be talking about my back
Enterprise is
door.
back near projector beta.
Come on.
The shield vessels are negating your attacks on the Enterprise. Take them out first.
Where do we take them? To the ball game?
Surreal_claps says, watching a clip of Della repeatedly type fuck you over and over again to the day's devs on Twitter. He gets so mad so fast lol.
Well, now that I haven't even used it, I got like 8,000. Wow.
The Enterprise is
All
near
right.
projector gamma.
There we go. That's why I kind of miss having the people up here at the top. It was so easy to see what you had.
Are you kidding me with this? My ships make me invincible. Give up already.
Two, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 3,500. Okay. Oh, give me that explosion. I want that explosion. What if you went through the rift with her? Come on, come on.
The Enterprise is going for projector alpha. The shield vessels are negating your attacks on the Enterprise. Take them
Sure
out
are.
first. The shield vessels are negating your attacks on the Enterprise. Take them out first.
Wow, what is that? It's like a wave of something.
The Enterprise is near projector gamma.
Are you kidding me with this? My ships make me invincible. Give up already. You know what? I'm done.
You know what? I'm done here.
Well done. We sent the Terrans home with a message.
Uh-huh. Random, select something. Okay, there we go. Leave map. Okay, need something. Let's try a patrol. So I need to get my ship damaged for real. Now that I have the proper thing slotted. And we fall asleep waiting for the loading screen. Which I could do very easily. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. Bam, 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 bam. We want to hear that. Okay. From what I can tell, I don't give a shit. Okay.
From what I can tell. Enemy ships inbound on an attack vector.
Con. Does it stop working?
Warning, ship is under attack.
What an all-new Enterprise. Mr. Spock, what are we doing here?
Surreal_claps says, LUL.
These Klingons are no longer here. They're over there. And it's not them anymore. Okay, let's go get destroyed. Amazing. I'm telling it to go forward and it's turning. It's just... Oh, I'm going backwards. Okay.
Countermeasures are ready. Use them to restore the Korath vessels.
Repair something. Oh, now it's at 40,000? I can't see that because of my chat thing overlaying that.
I do not know how.
What the hell happened to you?
Yes.
Yes. Sweet. Sweet.
It's him.
Surreal_claps says, Dear God, that face.
Yeah, what happened to her?
Warning, ship is under attack. Rear shields failing. Right shield
The lighting is completely off.
Hull integrity below 75%.
I need to make a clip of that dude from the Bean movie. When Bean tries to fix that painting. And he lets the guy look at it. The guy goes, "Oh my God, Jesus, Mother of Nazareth, Jesus, oh my God." He says, okay. Let me look at it again.
Surreal_claps
Oh
says,
my God, Jesus.
LOLOL.
Projectile damage, launcher damage. That ship right there would be good for like a Stargate ship, wouldn't it? What is that? It's a Klingon vessel. M-Wreck. Stop shooting the damn thing.
Captain to Enterprise. Before I put you in the brig, there's a little something I owe you.
Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you?
Consider that an order.
Did you enjoy it, Captain?
Believe me, Mr. Spock, it was painful. In more ways than one.
Fascinating. Pure energy. Pure thought. Totally incorporeal. Not life as we know it at all.
Space. The final
Surreal_claps says, Pure energy LMAO.
Pure energy, pure thought. Not life as we know it at all. Damn it, Jim, what the hell's the matter with you? Consider that an order. Consider that an order, mister. Come on, attack me, damn it.
Murdoch says, pure stink.
Last time on Enterprise. Dun 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 dun. Ooh, I sit near that. Big explosion. All I wanted to say was hello. Where'd he go?
They're doing do not very well. An enemy force just dropped out of warp.
A whore? An enemy whore is just dropped out of warp? What? Oh, a force. Okay, a force. I thought you said a whore. I don't want to recover the pod. I want to get attacked, damn it. More attacked, everybody. Yes, I want to be more attacked, yes. Ooh, ooh, catch it, catch that explosion. Yes. Yes.
Hull integrity below 75%.
Oh man, it didn't give me nothing. Why does this thing like work half the time?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
You're damn right. You're damn right it's under attack, mister. Ooh, let me have it. Let me have it. Yes. Stay there for the secondary explosion. Come on. Come on. Where is it? Oh, man. Okay. We didn't lower our shields first. We're supposed to lower our shields before we beam someone aboard. Damn it. Damn it, Jim. I'm a doctor, not a mechanic. Ugh. Not a bricklayer. You're a doctor, and there's your patient. Dun 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 dun. Bananas, jammers.
That's the last of them. It's time to restore the last Korath vessel.
The last Korak vessel continues.
I am Katrak, Admiral Dever.
And I've been drinking.
Captain, Dever is... It is his... I under...
Red alert, battle stations. Red alert, mister.
Attention, enemy.
Attention, all them people out there that have pudding. Is it a spirit cosby for the pudding commercial that you've been looking forward to? Yeah. Come on, someone explode me or some shit. Yeah, that right there looked like it'd be a good Earth ship. Anybody have an idea what that's called? Oh my. They got me something. Fire back, mister. Full power to shields. We're rocking and a rolling, rocking a rhythm, bobbering, bobbering. Rocking around the Christmas tree, havoc with the party hop. Mistletoe home where you can see our parties down. You will get a set of little feelings when you hear voices singing, let's be jolly, deck the hall balls of holly around. They all perished that day. All he wants is just damn shields, man.
Surreal_claps says, LUL.
Spock, 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 Spock.
Scotty, get us out of here.
You're no god to me, mister.
I am Kirok.
Okay, Finnegan.
Hold the alarm.
Target's shields have failed.
Surreal_claps says, epic.
Epic MST3K / riff tracks. Some things have it coming. Oh boy! I'm inside of this field, oh boy! I mock your tractor beams and raise you $5. Why are you not firing at me, guy? Of course they are.
CMDR_Rizzle says, dudes, I just went to feed the cats and wasn't watching where I put my feet. Stepped in cat vomit. Yuck. Thankfully I had shoes on. Surreal_claps says, at CMDR_Rizzle F in chat for this fella.
Oh man. Always watch where you're walking. Did you point at it and say, okay, who is this? Who's this? And they look back at you like, it's your problem now, buddy.
We
The
are
hell?
victorious. The Burr and his fleet were critical to Jumpok's plan for their sector. Without them, Kalskora will be able to maintain control. Know that you can rely on us when the time comes. We await your call to glory.
Surreal_claps says, score Pukin.
Score Pecan. Dominated. Gone. Tiptoe through the window, by the window, that's where I'll be. So tiptoe through the tulips with me. Tiptoe through the window. Ooh. Where are ye? Guess I was the only one. And stuff. Reputacionos.
Surreal_claps says, wheelchair_symbol wheelchair_symbol wheelchair_symbol.
Will that be like a thing in the Federation? You know? The nursing home? The USS nursing home?
Surreal_claps says, it's a motto of the chat.
A motto. The handicapped streamer. Mentally handicapped.
Surreal_claps says, 777,777,777,777. Murdoch says, it's a sign of the times. Scorpwana says, for just 3 billion Argentine pesos you can be with Logan at Colorado while residential tear. Surreal underscore claps says, WTF haha. Scorpwana says, Logan be Logan yo.
Commander Riz figured that one out.
Surreal underscore claps says, base fishing. Scorpwana says, while in a base boat. Surreal underscore claps says, booming the fish, the base fish. Scorpwana says, you can do all the bass fishing while going to a bass show.
Why is it so different all the time? It doesn't make any sense.
Surreal underscore claps says, LMAO. Scorpwana says, base fishing. Scorpwana says, base fishing is not the same as base fishing. Surreal underscore claps says, ha ha ha. Scorpwana says, but bass fishing is base fishing. Surreal underscore claps says, base 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 base. Scorpwana says, who want TS to base fish when you can just bass fisting someone? Surreal underscore claps says, ha ha ha. Scorpwana says, rub our fist in a noose.
Rub our fist in a noose.
Surreal underscore claps says, Singapore. Scorpwana says, sing a song about the heartland. Surreal underscore claps says, all rise.
You may now be seated.
Surreal underscore claps says, everyone take your seats, our anthem has concluded. Scorpwana says, shiny shit sandwich. CMDR underscore Rizzle says, the song of my people. Surreal underscore claps says, this is tradition.
Should I like find an animated GIF out there to play while the Halo theme is playing, of everyone standing up and saluting or some shit?
Surreal underscore claps says, LMAO that'd be epic.
Like from nations around the world when they're standing up.
CMDR_Rizzle says, do it.
Do it. Do it, Captain. I think I will. I can GIF it, or I can make it an actual video with that audio. I just would need like image samples, you know, out there of standing at attention at like, oh say can you see type shit, you know. Oh say, can you see now? By the pyre, what? By the dawn's early who? Gary the Klingon the Gary.
Arcanoloth says, watched S3 premiere of The Boys. They are back in town, baby.
Back in town, baby.
CMDR_Rizzle says, Jose, can you see? No, I can't see. Sit yo ass down. Scorpwana says, you want to?
Was The Boys good, Arcanolith? I have yet to watch it. Let's see.
Arcanoloth says, all the pieces are still on the board, some in different positions. Huey is still Huey, Butcher is still Butcher. People still making moves.
Making moves and starting brews and bluff all you knew you got. How bizarre. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Cruising down the freeway in the hot, hot sun. Suddenly the red blue lights flash up far behind.
Arcanoloth says, Orville Premiere was a serious episode with a side of space battles, exactly what I expect from that show.
Yeah, I actually watched the first episode of the Orville season, whichever. I like the Orville, it's pretty cool. Join a random.
CMDR_Rizzle says, hug the donkey.
Hug the donkey.
Scorpwana says, hug the ass. Scorpwana says, Hugh Janus. Surreal_claps says, LLLLL.
La 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 la. Man, I want to do a random and nothing's happening. Arrgh.
Listen up. The war has not been.
Oh, bother. Oh, bother. Yep.
Arcanoloth says, you'll love the boys. Plenty of dudes trying to go up dudes' asses.
Sausage?
Arcanoloth says, all the bad behavior you've come to expect from soups.
We're prepping for evac of non-essential personnel.
Surreal_claps says, Johnston sausages.
It's not just a sausage. Turn around and look at what you see in your hands. The birth of a new day. Rhymes to keep the secrets will unfold beyond the clouds. There upon the rainbow is the answer to a never-ending story. Gravy in a nacho sauce.
Raiders and battle cruisers.
Oh my!
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Someone say something about launching?
Red Rocket! Red Rocket! Come on!
Hater is taking some fire. Please assist.
Man, I tell you what, Hank, about that dang old meaning of life, man. It's like this, man. He's like a butterfly flapping his wings deep down in the forest, man. They're gonna cause a tree fall like 5,000 miles away, man. And ain't nobody see it, nobody don't even happen. You know, the baby's born into this world, and they don't got dang friends, got nothing but to go come in and find out all about them, no evil, man. Man, see, like, you don't even know, man. It's like you're born into this world, man. And you got it's like this, man, the dust in the wind, man. Or like a dang old candle in the wind, man. It don't matter, man. It's all the oldies, old time. You know what I think, man? Like them dang old, I think, therefore you are, man.
This is Andor. Our shields are taking hits, and we could use an escort.
It's like this, man. I think, therefore you are. Fuck.
An evacuation ship is launching. Give them cover.
Ah, damn it. I did not press the fire button. I went over here to click the invisible cloaking. Someone do ambush. Sophia Bush. What?
Target's shields have failed. The Klingons are regrouping again. Get into position to prepare for the next assault.
But what if I want pepper on it, not salt? Limburger.
Here come the Klingon battleships. Keep fighting.
Here come the pudding pop ships. Pudding. Damn it. Clutter much?
Arcanoloth says, don't search for Sophia Bush, unless it's in incognito mode.
Uh-oh. What's going on with that, dude?
Lafayette here, requesting assistance.
But she don't want to be anything other than what she's been trying to be lately.
Surreal_claps says, copy that.
Roger. Huh? Roger. Huh? What? Who? I think, therefore you are, man.
Arcanoloth says, honestly, file sharing networks and search engines
Rule
have taught me there is
211.
nothing, literally nothing I can
Employees
type in
are
and
the
not
rungs
find
on the
porn.
ladder of success.
Clearly, it's what
Don't
the internet was
hesitate
built
to
for.
step on them.
CMDR_Rizzle says, oops, sorry, lol.
Had something better to say. Hey, that's that rule, right? It worked out great, man. Great.
Arcanoloth says, haha.
We can start using it as an 8-ball. The rules of acquisition. Ask a question and then type it. See what happens. It's like, should I buy a ship on the exchange for 3 million, energy credits? And you're like...
Rule number 3. Never spend more for an acquisition than you have to.
Keep up with this kind of war. Today was a good one. At least there will be a tomorrow.
CMDR_Rizzle says, OMG, it knew.
Right? Like, I can't decide what dress I want to wear tomorrow on my date. What do I do?
Rule 98. Every man has his price.
Surreal_claps says, LUL.
Oh, shit. And it's completely random. That's funny as hell. It's a magic 8-ball. Oh, God.
Arcanoloth says, on that note, just noticed Emily Bloom is Liv. Former porn star, now live on Twitch, raised in Ukraine, working as a model in LA. My point is, if it harnesses the power of the Twitch subs to kill Russians, I'm for it. CMDR_Rizzle says, when's last time you searched ships on market?
Like the exchange market? Let's go find that. What? I think, therefore you are, man. Blah. I just screwed up on a stock investment and I don't know what to do. What should I do, man?
Rule 193. Trouble comes in threes.
Surreal_claps says, ha ha ha.
Damn it.
Arcanoloth says, haha. CMDR_Rizzle says, our cheapest tend to be Kelvy Intel Dread and an Undine ship I think. 200M. Surreal_claps says, Quark. Quick. How do save my marriage?
It's in cooldown. It's got a minute cooldown. You gotta give it a minute.
Surreal_claps says, shit.
Shit.
Surreal_claps says, damn it, Quark.
Damn it, Quark.
Shit. Surreal_claps says, felt that LOL.
Deep Space Nine.
Surreal_claps says, Quark.
Rule 27.
Marriage advice.
There is nothing more dangerous than an honest businessman.
It's telling you not to be honest.
Surreal_claps says, HMLUL.
Should I turn off the cooldown for that one?
Surreal_claps says, lie to my wife at every turn, check.
You can interpret that shit so many different ways, but it's hilarious.
What can I get for you?
Surreal underscore claps says, Quark everywhere.
Quark. I need a quark of fuel, please. Thank you. Alright, it's on the inside, isn't it?
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, ever talked to Morn before?
Yes. Yes, he swirls his drink and then you wake up hours later and wonder what the fuck was that about. He never leaves. Any particular ship?
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, T6.
Oh, excuse you. Special requisition pack Tholian Itatomori? To me? Voth, Bastille, Temporal Science Vessel.
Surreal underscore claps says, hey Quark, what should I do about breakfast tomorrow?
Rule 266. When in doubt, lie.
He keeps telling you to lie.
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, damn 330 cheapest.
During breakfast, lie. Whenever you're asked a certain question, lie about it.
Surreal underscore claps says, hey. Just lie about breakfast then bet. We have dinner for breakfast.
Yeah, I'll remember that. I'll remove the cooldown for that because it's funny. Let's see, where is it at?
Arcanoloth says, hey Quark, I stuck sparklers in my urethra and now it burns. Oh god, the burning. ROA.
I think it has to be separate. I just removed the cooldown for it too. I don't know if that takes effect immediately or what.
Surreal underscore claps says, LUL.
What? No.
Bartender! Blood wine!
CMDR underscore Rizzle says, yes. CMDR underscore Rizzle says, happy surprise.
Happy surprise. Happy birthday, you. Happy birthday.
Surreal underscore claps says, hello again Quark. Surreal here. Should my wife sit with me at the table for breakfast tomorrow?
What can I get for you? Rule 58. There's no substitute for success.
Surreal underscore claps says, agreed. She won't sit with me. Surreal underscore claps says, my success will sit with me.
What's in there? Nothing. Nothing. Ah, there's the bar again. Shit. Not now, damn it. Gold pressure platinum.
Surreal_claps says, I've sold my foreskin and now I want it back. Quark?
Rule 236. You can't buy fate.
Surreal_claps says, damn LUL. Arcana
Rule
Loath
217.
says, Quark, I'm pretty sure I shit my pants at dinner. Should I wait for everyone to leave, or stand up and shake it out of my pant leg as I walk away?
You can't.
Mergim says,
Fish from what?
harsh.
Fish. Flap it around like a fish. Oh, God.
Surreal_claps says, stand up and shake it out, haha. Arcana Loath says, damn Quark on point. Surreal_claps says, he knows. Arcana Loath says, the shitbird don't fall far from the shit tree, Rom. Streamlabs says, hate what you see? Please consider unfollowing and not renewing a subscription. Surreal_claps says, hello Quark, why is Streamlabs being a cunt?
Rule 22. A wise man can hear profit in the wind.
Ninja vanish.
Ninja vanish! Yeah, right? Disappear. You'll never suspect a thing! Ha-ha! That would probably work, actually. Like, say you're standing here, someone's on the other side. You do that, and you just quickly tap away to the side. 3 hours, 31 minutes. I have been going with this. I started early, like 30 minutes early. Earlier. So I wanted to get
Arcana
a few more
Loath
things
says,
done.
gotta say, that is a good username. Surreal claps, that's like when the succubus walks by and the booty go pow.
Booty go pow. Pow pow, chicka chicka pow pow.
I tell you what, you see that part where old George come in there and talk about
says,
tasting his own bourbon. Kramer comes sliding in, just I always do that. I tell you what, man, them dang old New York boys, just a show about nothing.
Greybug raided tonight. We had Rising Sun 5 followed. Came in, say hello, said hello, said they had to go, which is okay.
Surreal_claps says, I think therefore you are.
I think therefore you are. 51-7 followed. It's FIFTY1SEVEN. That's pretty cool. I had some laughs. It's funny. Funny shit, man. Funny shit. Funny shit. Funny shit, man. Funny shit. I'm gonna have to get off of here pretty early. I need to wash a load of clothes I want to watch The Boys episode 1 of the new season. And then try to go to bed early, because I went to bed way late early than I should have yesterday. But I finished up the
Surreal_claps
Halo.
says, "Hey Quark, will chat have profits soon?"
Rule number 9. Opportunity plus instinct equals profit.
That's pretty good. It even had profit.
Surreal_claps says, "Yep. Winners we are."
The Quark 8-ball. But I wanted to finish up the legendary thing from Master Chief Collection, so I ended up staying up for too long and went to bed at like 8:30 in the morning. So yeah.
Arcanoloth says, "Hey Quark, ever sit on your hand until it
Rule
goes numb,
31.
then jerk it?"
Never
call
make
that a
fun of
stranger.
a Ferengi's
Ever
mother.
given yourself a stranger, Quark?
Never make fun of a Ferengi's mother. It goes numb.
Surreal_claps says, "LUL."
You're talking about his mama, man. Shit. Well, yeah, I'm gonna call it a stream, and then do a few things or whatever, and go to bed. Play a red shirt too.
Arcanoloth says, "GG."
And it's likely one of us will be killed. The landing party will consist of myself, Mr. Spock, Dr. McCoy, and Ensign Ricky.
CMDR_Rizzle says, "Peace out." Arcanoloth says, "THX to Quark for the life advice." Surreal_claps says, "Have a great night everyone." Murkim says, "Thanks for the show. Have a good one everybody. Leg club gif."
Leg club gif. Leg club. It's like a leg club. A leg could be used as a club, if you think about it. If you don't have a weapon, just take someone's leg off and hit someone with it. It'd be like a club. I guess. I don't know. I never have. Who knows? Alright, gal. Y'all have a fantastic rest of your night, day, or morning, wherever you are in the world. And I'll try to be back tomorrow after work. So expect a 10 p.m. my time, Central Time thing or something. Anyway, let me click in stream. And then 5, and then 4, and then 3, and then 2, and then 1. And good night. Bye-bye.